Hey, what's up, Dean? Save Performance. We are actually in the Trailblazer and got the laptop out. Yesterday, I drove it over to the gas station and had a couple issues. The U-joints fell out of it, which was cool. The clips, the inside clips, shot out, and then it spit the caps out of it. But I noticed the speedometer wasn't working, so it threw a code speed sensor, like output speed sensor or something like that, signal. So today I put it up on the lift, I pulled the diagram, and it's I don't remember which two pins. It's the green with the black and the purple with the white in the transmission control module. So I did a continuity test to the plug that was on the back of the transfer case, and I had plugged that into the output, and there was no continuity between them. So it's the VSS low and VSS high signal. So I put the truck up in the air, and the two that I cut steal the plug for the input, turbine input, they had continuity. So I swapped the plugs and lowered the truck down. Now the speedometer works, and it's actually dead on accurate. Like my GPS speedometer says 65, the truck speedometer says 65, HP Tuners is saying 65, so we are good to go. The Ben Charles tuner guy, he tuned this. It's not very good. Can't really see it, but pretty lean. But I'm gonna do a little bit of a takeoff here and keep an eye on the wideband. That's third, fourth, and that's lockup. So 70 miles an hour, about 2,400 RPM. Not too bad. So I think it shifts good. It's nice and crisp. As of right now, super happy with it. I will definitely give a big shout out to Central Florida Transmission and Repair, Jim with the gray Chevelle on my channel. He definitely, so far, built a good transmission. Knock on wood. Everything's good. Gotta check the cruise control real quick. That actually works too. So you can see the green up there, staying 65-ish. No foot on the throttle. We're good to go. So that's it for the Trailblazer. You can do a two-wheel drive swap with a 4L80. You don't need to buy all the fancy parts, the harness and stuff. You just have to do the segment swap. I know there are some that have a weird ECU and it causes some issues, but everybody says it's the 06, but this is an E38. I think it's the E40, but this one worked out good. Let's see if it'll do a burnout, because that's kind of Jeff's rule. It's Jeff's rule, not mine. If it doesn't do a burnout, he doesn't want his truck. So if it doesn't do a burnout, I get to drive it into the lake. But just got to get over here to this Mexico road. And we'll see if it'll do a little burnout. But everything works. Like if I pull it down, 2, 1, about breaks my neck when it goes into 1 because of the braking in the transmission. Gotta be somebody stops on the road. So it's staying in first gear. Let's see if it'll do a little burnout here. Just a small one, just a smidge. Oh, look at that. It still has the Trailblazer SS. When you full throttle, it loses the speed. That's a you problem, Jeff. Anyways, appreciate appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Leave me a comment.